Tom bought me a very expensive scanner. The antenna's not on it, but this is it. This is the Bearcat, well, Uniden Bearcat. And it'll do everything but wash dishes. But there's one thing bad about it. The display is terrible. I mean, I cannot, just almost cannot read it. This is a liquid crystal. And to help me read these things, what I need to read, I have the ordinary 3-power, or what do they call it, glasses, which is works about as good as anything. The eye that I do have is 20/30, but it's looking through glaucoma, spots, and macular degeneration and cataracts. Cataracts seem to be the worst. Anyway, this is terrible. I can't read it. To read it, however, to read things is my magnifying, or a flashlight. That's not for reading this, but in any case, I have this, the magnifying glass. It's not very strong, so I use this or my glasses. The glass is better than this. Or I have this magnifying. This is pretty strong. I don't know. It's quite strong, but it's still this lousy display. The light reflects on the screen and whatever. I do find I need more light than I've been using. And then the ultimate is my magnifying hood for setting this thing up. And how this, oh, there were 2 things wrong with this. The manual was absolutely terrible. It said to scroll. Occasionally you get a list of stuff on the screen here, depending on what you're trying to do. And you got to scroll through those, but it didn't tell you what to scroll, how to scroll it. I had to call Bob, and something about this knob here, you push it down and twist it. Well, that'll go through it one way, twist it this way, it'll go through a list. You push it down, you get another list, and you turn it, you get another list. But as far as the display is terrible, absolutely terrible. But this place here, as expected, they have to comply with the privacy, and as you know, medical records are private. However, they have gone further, in my opinion, in that everything that happens around here is private, except that, you know, you can see it, and then of course it's not private. And that's where this scanner comes in. Someone can die around here, they won't tell you. The only time you know someone dies, which happens quite often, is they do hold a memorial service. I guess those aren't private. Y'all come. Anyway, this little scanner is going to maybe solve a lot of problems for me. I am going to know what goes on around here, I think. So if I can ever get the thing set up, I've had it 3 days here now, or 4 days. Anyway, we're going to have a lot more stuff to tell you in the future, because they claimed they liked my blog because apparently they learned stuff that they didn't know, well, going on amongst the residents. Something went on yesterday that they should really look into. Greg, he's when no one on off duty, on off hours, like at the evening or at night or weekends, the nurse on duty is the head honcho. Yesterday at dinner, a guy was at the table next to us sitting there, and there was a vacant chair. A guy named Paul was not there. He'd gone somewhere. And he hadn't come yet. Anyway, this guy had a friend who'd come in and visit for just a few minutes and sat down in Paul's chair. Well, Greg, he saw this, and he came over and said that she'd have to leave because no one was allowed to sit in the resident's chair. Even though she's not there, he can't sit there. And he never had thought of, well, let's get another chair and drag it over, let her sit there. People do that all the time too. So anyway, I thought it was absolutely terrible that he kicked her out. You know, we don't get that many visitors. It's nice to have visitors. And then to treat them that way, I thought that was very, very inappropriate. Now, on my old blog, I could report that. I never would know. But in this one, only people who are on the list can see what goes on.